Hacking rating 5. Okay. However, hacked. Right, Stenger's computer. Right, Mahir was there when the terminal was accessed. So a drone was hacked by the look of it. It seems. And it might have been Mahir that did it. Guerrero. Let's see. So it looks like they were trying to get Werthmüller transferred to another prison, and Stenger was preventing that from happening. So there was a drone that was hacked, it seems. Have we heard anything about that before now? I don't think we have. Alright, there's actual security dudes in there. Very well. So, cleared that point of interest, or have we not cleared it? It's still showing up on the map, so have we missed anything of note? Aha! There's a button. What have you done for us, button? You've opened a safe. Very good.
Well, look who it is. Junkyard's rising star, huh? You messed with the wrong family this time, Mahir. Vinny Garbage told me about Gina.
So I killed. Who cares?
More people than you know. Gina was untouchable. I'm surprised you're admitting it was you.
Problem needs solving. I solve it. That includes shutting people up who can't keep quiet. You understand me?
Is that a threat?
What do you think?
You can't touch me in here, remember? You're riding high now. But once I pull a few strings, you'll be out of Junkyard for good.
That's why he wanted Wilberg dead then. Because he was going to kick him out of Junkyard for being indiscreet.
That recording you found was pretty damning against Guerrero, wouldn't you say?
Didn't sound good. If I understood what I'd heard correctly, he had more than enough motive to kill Wilberg. Guerrero had some explaining to do. But if I didn't do what was needed to ensure the escape, neither of us were going to make it back to Interpol.
Right, so we've got 2 guards. Maybe it's worth actually using our stun gun. Although... maybe I don't even need to. They moved at a convenient time. Now you can have a bit of chokey. Or, nope, bit of head pop. Never mind. The first game I would have just put my hands across your mouth and then you would have just passed out. But not this time. Now there's a camera up there. Can we drag you away just in case the camera decides to see you? Well, there we go. Good enough. Now, are these two the same? I think they might be. So, roof access. We can't hack
Anomaly detected.
the red thing.
Trace program initiated.
But we can fortify a bunch of stuff. Come on. Yeah, we haven't got time to do anything other than capture the main thing now. We might not.
Access granted.
Just enough time. Good. So, cameras off. Doors open. No turrets though. But we've turned off this camera now, yes. So we can see if this... ah, this has got a different password. Good. Ah, this one's got turrets. Excellent. Well, that turret's already turned off, but now the lasers are turned off as well. So what's next on our to-do list? Disable the anti-aircraft turrets. One would think I can just hack them, but maybe I have to shoot them. Hard to say. I have to get into that building over there. I can't comfortably do that from up here, it seems.
No, this does not feel good.
I'm sort of drop down there. Is that pain? That could be pain. Yeah, it's pain. Still got a load of praxis though. So maybe it's time for Icarus. We do like Icarus. And it's also got the stun, hasn't it? So is that guy ever going to get close enough to be stunned? Oh no, there's a bunch of them. So let's see. Is it easier to drop down on this side? No, because there's a big man over there. Yeah, it didn't even trigger the Icarus that time. So maybe it wasn't necessary after all. Big strong legs might be nice. We do like big strong legs, but
Come on.
don't seem to need them. No, we're just strolling. You can take some of that. Oh, no, they're dead. I tried. I'm pretty sure we've still not killed anyone, personally. Elevator. Cutscene.
What the fuck are you doing here, Johnson?
Oh, it's D-Town.
Nah, it wasn't Johnson. What the hell was it?
What are you
Go
doing
answer.
here?
There's no need for any trouble. I just want to use the elevator.
You do, huh? Well, ain't that a fucking shame? See, this is my elevator now.
Do I have to punch you in the head?
No, it isn't. Look, just let me use it and I'll be on my way.
This is where I shit, asshole. Now get out of here and find your own fucking elevator.
Or... Why did you turn your back on me, D-Town? Why'd you have a praxis on you as well, you crazy man? Good. Doesn't look like he's actually shit in here, so that's nice. Now, where are we going? Landing pad, roof access. I don't know which one we need. We could try landing pad. Those might be the two turrets that we want to disable. In which case we could just shoot them. But there might be a smarter way to go about things. There sometimes is. Doesn't look like it though. We could try going up to roof access. And if there's no security terminal up here, which it does seem a silly place for a security terminal. But it also does seem to be like a place we should be right now. Maybe the turrets up here are... Yeah. These are the quest turrets then, I guess. Now, somewhere around here there might be a security terminal. There's a terminal there. Gonna be tricky though. Hack it. Okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on, come on. And we're dead. Okay. Right, so maybe we need to do something about those turrets that are just guarding that on-off switch. Maybe we use some of our praxis on big, strong arms. No, it only cost us 1. I guess we already had some level of big, strong arm. Alright, someone may have spotted us there. There's a camera up there. Right, so if we take out that camera, then we can hack that security terminal. Perhaps. Someone thinks they're onto us. Yep, the drones are in fact onto us. Damn it. I suppose this is why I could have bought some more lethal guns along. I've got a combat rifle. I'm not killing anyone real up here, am I? I'm just killing drones and whatnot. Although, damn, that took a lot of ammo. And then we died anyway. Yeah, Stealth's got us here. Stealth should get us the rest of the way. Right, are these the turrets that we're talking about? This big meaty thing? I think so. We saw it in the intro, didn't we? So what's that camera going to do? Is it going to move any further? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, fuck you. Alright, so I liked the idea of coming over here. I don't actually know what that's meant to do, that terminal that I could potentially hack. Let's try and sneak up on this turret though. Right, so what's spotting us over there? Is it? Ah, it's the robot that's spotting us over there. I triggered a laser. Whoops. Now what we got going on here? Ah, fake. Yep, drones are onto us. Now, how many multi-tools have I got? If my inventory ever loads, I'll be able to confirm that I have got 1. So we wait for that robot to go away. That turret's going to lose interest in a moment. This is going to take forever to hack, but we got it. Turrets off. Robot domination we don't have. However, We got Praxis left. Robots off. Right, that should make life easier. Hasn't done anything about the drones, though. Now, what was this all about?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on.
Access
There we
granted.
go. Lasers. Okay, that wasn't even necessary then. So we've just got drones, which aren't going to be active unless the cameras set them off. And then manual override is locked. But is this going to set off the drones again? Maybe.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Right, so we unlock that. We manually override the turret. Good. Piss. But then the camera spotted us on the way out. Now here come the drones. We're getting there. This is annoying, but we're getting there.
That's not right.
What if we go up that tower where the drones come from? Can they be disabled? They probably can, you know. Alright, this one looks pretty much the same as the other one.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah. Lovely. So, drones off. Also, cameras off. If I'd just come this way the whole time, that would have made everything else 6,000,000% easier. But no, I'm a big idiot. Right, that's one down then. Yeah, this little bit has been pretty fiddly and unfun, all told. But there we go. Now it's just a case of meeting Guerrero on the landing pad where we are
with
going to...
both the tracking system and the
wrap it
turrets
up.
shut down, you just needed to get to the landing pad, is that right?
You've got the report right in front of you, Doctor. Why don't you tell me?
I'd rather hear it from you.
You've been a right dick, Jensen. Now, we've already got Casey installed. That's curious. We've had no opportunities to use it to date. But still. Down we go. This should be the end now. All told.
Sorry, Wart. Should have done this a long time ago.
Dude.
What the hell is going on, Mahia?
Walthers. We got a problem. Worf Mueller knows who we are.
He doesn't know shit.
I not know that? This isn't good. Can't I just keep doing things like I've been? Everything you wanted me to...
Shut up. He's trying to blackmail me. He's found out what we're really doing here. He's a threat, man. We can't leave him here alive.
The veracity is questionable.
I agree,
Don't fall
but
for his act, Walthers. He'll say anything to get what he wants. All the attempts to blackmail, manipulate, he's not what he seems. I need you to trust me on this.
I mean, you're definitely not what you seem, buddy.
Only threat I see here is you, Mahia. Get the gun out of his face and get back in line. Or I'm gonna have to stick one in yours.
Is this better? What now? You gonna kill me, Walthers? What about the intel?
Save me, what?
You need me to help you deal with the attacks. Save all those lives, remember?
I'm not turning on you. I'm just trying to figure out why you're so eager to pull guns on people.
I'm not the threat here, man. Do you have any idea what he's capable of? The things he's done?
Well, now back to square one.
Intellectually? It's just maddening.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't you see? This is what he does. The pills, the riot, he manipulates people, man. Worms his way into everything and makes it sick. Stutters like an idiot to seem harmless. It's all bullshit.
I'm not sure I believe that. And even if I did, it doesn't mean you get to shoot him.
Fine. Then you
Now it's back
fucking
on
shoot
us.
him. He's as big a threat to you as he is to me. If we don't kill him, our cover's blown. Jesus, man. You're actually willing to jeopardize an agent for... what? This sociopath?
Right. I kind of missed the first woomph there because I wasn't looking in the top corner.
Stop pretending this is all about your cover with Interpol. You want to kill the Fixer for the same reason you killed Wilberg. To protect your interests with Junkyard. He recorded you both arguing about it. I heard everything.
The job was to get as deep as possible with Junkyard. Running that harvesting op kept me as close as I could. I needed to keep up the act.
That's a lie. If Wilberg was a real threat to you, you could have called Interpol. You had options. You chose not to take them.
Look, I'm not the enemy, Walters. He is. Everything that gets people killed in this place, he's at the heart of it. He's the one whispering revolution in Flossie's ear. He's the one carving up bodies. And as for Stenger, why don't you ask him?
Mr. Stenger is very dead. All of him. This place is violent, yes, and moldy, and they always get your name wrong. And I want to leave now. I want to go where you're going.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Bust you out so you can stick your forked little tongue in everyone's ear. He's smarter than we are, man. Put him in a room with Interpol, and they'll eat up every one of his lies. We can't let that happen. Please, Walters. Remember who we are. I need to know you've got my back.
I know who you are.
This isn't about the Fixer anymore, Mahia. Forget the job or Interpol or terror threats. This is about you, an agent. It's about a man who needs to remember why he's really here. He shouldn't forget who he is, what he's constructed.
I was told to infiltrate Junkyard. I'm supposed to maintain my cover at all costs.
You were supposed to expose them, but I think you've forgotten that part. You've been left in the dark too long. But you can still come back. Help us do our jobs, Hector. Come back before it's too late.
Don't you dare use that name, Walters. Hector is fucking dead. It's 2 years too late for a pep talk.
3 betas, 2 omegas.
Interpol doesn't get to throw me in the deep end and then tell me I swam out too far.
A cornered animal, no longer certain of who he is or what side he's on. You're an Interpol agent, friend. That's what side you're on.
I'm not speaking to you as Interpol. I'm speaking to you as a fellow agent. I know what it's like to play two sides. To get so caught up in the lies you start believing them. It's the price we pay to get close to something that's out of reach.
I didn't get close. I got in. Less than 2 years and JY accepted me. Trusted me. That's where their strength comes from. From loyalty. From recognition. 6 years with Interpol, and I still needed a keycard to piss.
I get it. I've been there. Balancing loyalties isn't easy. Playing someone you're not. Doing things you don't believe in to keep up appearances.
You and me are the same now? You've been under 1 day. I've been under, what? You said yourself, 26 months? You have no idea the choices I had to make. I did things. Revealed things Interpol won't forgive. I'm not going back.
No, man, they're good. So, it's not going to be exposed. It's going to be Beta or Omega.
There is no version of this where you get to walk away. If you betray Interpol and TF-29, they will keep sending people after you. People are a lot less willing to talk than I am. Coming back is your only chance.
I do that, and Junkyard send the people after me. No offense, but they're way scarier than you guys could ever be. So looks like either way I gotta shoot someone to stay alive, and it might as well be you.
Wait. Maybe you're right. I don't know if the terror threat we're looking at is a false alarm. I don't know if the intel we're looking for simply isn't there. But what I do know is that I'm not okay with killing someone over a maybe.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that if we pull the trigger now, one or both of us is gonna die on this mission. That's for sure. Everything else isn't.
So, you just let me go? No strings. I can't stay here?
Leaving together doesn't mean we need to get off at the same stop. Look, Agent, how you sleep at night is up to you. This is your responsibility. I'm not gonna take that from you at gunpoint. You know where to find me if you want to help.
I trust you. But what about Worthmuller? If he didn't know too much before, he sure as hell does now.
Let's bring him in.
Leave me alone with him. I'll make the call.
We could lock him up. Right. We're making progress.
I think he's broken.
I'm starting to think everyone is.
It's the institution. These walls weren't designed with Serenity in mind.
No, they weren't. They were designed to hold people and keep them from getting out. For good reason most of the time.
We still don't know why you're
Most
here.
of the time, yes. Except you two. You were different. You wanted to be here.
Just how much do you know? How worried should I be?
I know there's no such thing as Walters or Mejia. I know you were both sent here to pretend, and I know, at some point, one of you forgot he was pretending.
And are you planning on sharing this information?
Anyone who knows me knows. It's not my nature to plan anything.
I feel like people wouldn't believe him. They'd just be like, ha, it's just Wart being silly again. What a crazy man.
You were able to keep Flossie's plans to yourself, and you played a part in Junkyard's operation, an operation not a lot of people knew about. So I know you've kept secrets before.
It's easier when no one suspects. If
Fair.
no one suspects, no one asks. People tend not to give me a lot of credit.
Is that all it is? Someone asks you something, you have no choice but to tell them the truth? To do whatever they tell you?
Father taught me to obey. Some men remind me more than others. Makes it hard to disappoint.
Men like Flossie, like Stenger, like Mejia.
Men like wolves. No shortage of them in here.
No shortage of them anywhere.
I don't want to see any harm come to Wart.
I'm not sure who's in more danger here, you or everyone stuck here with you. But this definitely isn't a good place for you to be.
Where are we going?
I don't know about the we yet, but wherever you end up, you're gonna have to be more selective in who you're willing to do things for, and more selective in the things you're willing to do.
Yeah, that sounds complicated.
That's life.
Doesn't have to be. Just stay away from hurting other people. Try not to let them hurt you.
Anything you say, Jack.
Right. So, we've decided his fate.
You convinced me. I got no problem doing this your way.
Cool. Let's all go. Holding hands as we go. So long, prison. You were terrible. In a good way.
What did you do? Adam?
Excuse me?
You were saying you found Agent Guerrero on the roof holding Worthmuller at gunpoint. What did you do?
I feel like I've answered this question already.
What's our
Time
jacket
can
doing?
Change a lot of things, Adam. Especially memories. I know you don't like doing this, but it helps. Both of us. Please. How did you resolve the confrontation with Agent Guerrero?
Do we tell her the truth? I mean, at this point in the plot line, we don't know anything suspicious about her.
I brought Agent Guerrero back with me. Whatever he was still an agent and worth saving. With or without the intel.
Wait. So, to be absolutely clear, you brought him back?
That's what I said. Is there a problem with the file?
There's no record of... The report doesn't say where he ended up exactly, but that's not unusual. He was a valuable asset and the information I have is limited, so... Have you had any contact with Agent Guerrero since?
No. After settling our differences, He's no longer my responsibility. I don't know where he's gone.
Okay. Well, you've been through so much these past months, and it's keeping things up to date. It's an ongoing process. Something we'll continue working through together.
That's it? No more questions?
I have more than I need for now. Thank you so much for coming in like this, Adam. I know it's not your favorite thing in the world, but it's been very useful, making sure we're all on the same page. What's wrong, Adam? Is there something else you want to say?
Yeah. I have a question for you, Doc. If you were in my position, if you had a feeling, a suspicion, that the agent in front of you was bad, and you could take them out, right there, right then, no questions asked, would you do it?
I suppose it depends on what you think you know, Adam. If I really felt, deep down, that the person in front of me was no longer on my side, then maybe I would. Understanding when to pull that trigger is the single most important instinct an agent can possess.
You know, Guerrero was right.
About what?
The terror attack. Never happened. Gotta wonder what else he was right about.
Maybe the terror attack didn't happen because it was never happening. It was just an excuse to get Jensen in there to pull him out. Because they knew full well that you'd gone too deep. But either way, that's a Criminal Past finished. It was fun. It was good. The level design was nice all round. And yeah, that was a fitting sign-off, I think, to the series. I've generally enjoyed the DLC more than the main game, and I think that's because I was playing it non-lethally and stealthy. And like, the games give you the freedom to play how you want, but that means you've got the freedom to play in a way that's less fun. As we did through the main game, where we were just murking everyone left and right. So, yeah, maybe I judged the main game a little harshly at the time because I wasn't playing it properly. But yeah, the DLC were excellent. I would recommend giving them a play. And that's just about wrapped it up for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It'd be nice if there's eventually a sequel. I'd certainly give that a go. But as we're done with the series for now, next up, Dishonored 2. So join me for that next week, and we'll see if we can avoid killing people as best we can there. Maybe we'll stab a few. We'll see how we feel. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, friends.